Hi, this is Cheryl with Sea Spirit Tarot, throat chakra, and I'm trying to be more quiet. This is my third face-to-face video, and I want to say, since I came back to tarot, call it inner work, aspect work, opening the whole window to see myself and having to look at myself face-to-face is something I would never in a million years think that I would do, except that, the divine nudge came with the tower, but he let me sit in that nasty tower a long time. But then when I fell in the tower, it was with a smile. So that's pretty awesome. I also want to say that, when I do a read, I always draw God and Goddess, and I had my cart, I got my thought cards back, and I had them here sitting, with frequencies and stones and such. And you know how you pick something up and you just shuffle them? You just shuffle them. So I shuffled them, and one fell out, and I just thought this was a really pretty cool way to start this whole thing, and it was the sun. And then I went, okay, I think I'll just sit the sun up here and let it preside over my reading. And I looked down, and the next card was the moon. And when I rewatched my video, there was that about Ouroborus, about reason overriding appetite and rising up to meet the moon rising and to meet the sun from the water. Anyway, I got off on that. So anyway, this is my 7 Council Tarot, and I listened to it first of all, I cheated because I wasn't going to do this, so I listened to it, except that after I listened to it, I cheated even more so than I just did it. I'm never going to get to the top of the tree of life. I live without that sort of truth. So this is my kingdom, my inner kingdom. In Vedic astrology, what your sun is your kingdom. That is your kingdom. That is the frequency you came here on Earth to basically work on at this time. So I'm pretty comfortable with this is my kingdom. And I'm a queen. The queens keep things running in the kingdom, right? The king might own the kingdom, but who keeps it happening? So my Tarot Council response is, my first deck was the J.J. Swiss Marseille deck, which I called my main advisor. And it's going to sound so corny, but here it goes, because this has really turned out beautiful, because it was like double work. When I went through them, decided to do them, and then more, and just stuff falling out. So my main advisor, J.J. Swiss, I am capable. I trust my flow. I know my way. I am Merlin. Dion Fortune, my Dion Fortune advisor. And she's the one that I said gave me everything in black and white, okay? Black and white. I am Isis of all women. I am grateful to sort chaos. In fact, I'm actually quite good at it. I am sovereign. My Dark Mansion Tarot that I think I put as my inner child. I like to laugh at the tricksters. And, what Paramahansa Yogananda's Guru said, the reason angels can fly is because they take themselves lightly. And Matt's going to measure the lightness, your lightness. So that's something I'm working on. I know nothing is as it seems. Just be. Nothing's as it seems. I do have more self-love, of which I get from the laughter of that deck. And one of my favorite mentors, Jose Iguales, art is life and life is art. So I look at life as art and art as life, and be. Except for when I fall off my beautiful orb. The first light, that was the tarot deck I just used the majors with, and I hope I'm not talking too loud. Gosh, I'm trying to be conscious of all these things. That was from the Hubble telescope. I am just here for now. There is so much more. I am a galaxy of myself, and I say that, you know, with the tone of what we are made of. What we are made of. We are frequency, we are light, we are salt, whatever. Mariella wrote that, art is life, life is art, okay. I am a worker with the elements. I'm real big into balancing the elements. And I'm a remember of wisdom. One thing I've really, really enjoyed so far about Natalia's channel is I've learned so much, and there's so much that it's like, oh, I know, I knew, oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all of y'all that accepted me and welcomed me here. I honor each sacred moment. Every moment in our life is ritual. Every moment in our life is sacred. I sound like the real angel, but I'm really not. The sevenfold deck, that's what I'm using to work on more hermetically with the tree of life. I want that sword of truth. I am the sword of truth. I balance myself. I study the road of the ancients. I can change ancestral limits, heal past lives, and live my life without those influences, except for the ones of which I choose to use. And then that other council member that was out there in the assembly hall that I didn't even know was out there waiting, that had actually, I guess, been on my original assembly. It's interesting because as I need to come into balance, working with what I have is putting me into spaces where my frequency was much better, because trying to balance the nurse thing and the mystic it should give me relief, but it didn't. It's one way or the other. So anyway, that up for a vote. Avalon guy trying to get in here, or woman, let's say it is Morgaine the healer. I use my magic, I heal, I unite. I am a midwife of the new energy. The card I drew this morning out of the Marielle is the one where she talks to the four elements and the child. I am a midwife of the new energy, both for myself and for all those that are willing to listen to some of the elder crones. If some of the elder crones can get it together and hold it together. I want to give thanks to my girlfriend, the one that keeps me supplied in the beautiful goddess cards, knitted this little shawl for me, and I thought, I am a being of violet fire, and I would wear it. So may the goddess bless. Thank you, everybody. I am so into this. It is just wonderful. I can't wait to do more oracles. Bless you. Have a great day. Where's the off button?